the day. That was great English.
I'm bringing the heat. I'm dancing backwards for everybody. I'm dancing backwards.
Also, I don't know if we've ever left the drinks here as we opened. Like they were just sitting here waiting for us.
Look at that. Well, we got a drink right here.
Yeah.
I
hope this is good. And I haven't tested it yet.
Well, cheers.
Cheers.
And welcome to the bar today.
Welcome to the bar.
Tasty. Woo! I like it.
That one's a stiffy. Is yours a stiffy?
Mine's at a nice level.
Cool.
I also will comment again on the size of these coasters because they're risky.
See, mine fits.
Yeah, I have a too wide of a base. Why
does that sound so funny?
It sounds like you're talking about penises or something.
No, it sounds like a butt. Base. It sounds like ass. Oh my god, I'm gonna make you spit out your nose too early.
We just started. It sounds like a what?
A bass. I mean, an ass.
Are you talking about like a guitar?
No, I'm talking about a butt.
Oh, a butt.
Yeah.
It's too wide.
Yeah.
Too wide of a base.
It's too wide of a base.
That's funny. You know what they should do?
What?
Is they should create a giant butt database that you use to like identify who you are, and you have to like scan your butt every time you want to open your phone or something like that.
That would suck.
The butt database.
But that would suck though.
The butt database, and then you're good to go.
Yeah, but you can't like.
I don't think butts would be that different, and your butt changes.
Yeah,
so I don't
it
think
does.
you could scan your butt to unlock something.
But your face changes too.
I know, but somehow it works because it's always
I guess there's some
has,
features that
it always kind of has the
Because there's some parts of your face that grow and some don't, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like your eyes don't grow.
Yeah, they stay the same distance apart, and you have certain features
your
that
nose
are
keeps
dialed
growing.
in. I mean, it depends. Like, yeah, it does. And in today's day, you can get surgeries for things, but you just got to take a new picture if you get a new face. If you change your face, you got to just get a new pic going. That's all.
Sometimes I'd like to change my face, just for a day.
What about if they use like dick pics to identify people?
Well, what if you don't have a dick?
Well, you can use a badge pic. Same thing.
But then you have to stick your phone down your pants, and
It would be an extra level of security, though. An extra level to verify who you are. We need to know what's going on. You got to get verified, top down. You got to get a body scan to verify.
I feel like the fingerprint is pretty good. You can't really.
Fair.
Well, you can, I guess, but it's really hard to copy a fingerprint. That takes time.
I'm convinced that we're almost going to get to a stage where you have to be completely naked and send your phone a naked pic if you want to unlock it. It's going to be the ultimate security thing. I'm convinced we're almost there. It's going to be it. It's going to be pure security, 100%. Not just your face. You're going to have to do a full body to unlock anything. You're going to need like 7 layers of identification and a nude pic.
Wow, that's intense.
Mm-hmm. All to see if anybody sent you any messages or not. It's crazy. It's a crazy time to be alive, man. It's a crazy time. Did anybody send me messages? I don't know. I gotta send a nude pic to unlock my messages to see if I got any on the internet. That is the amazing time that we're living in right now.
The internet was my friend today.
Was it? It was good to you?
I don't know. I guess it was just a thing. I enjoyed looking at stuff.
Cool, yeah.
I looked at a lot of things today, and I took a lot of naps.
Cool.
And then I listened to a podcast and a half.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
In today's modern day of this world, what is your best thing to do on the internet to spend your time doing that you get enjoyment out of?
That I get enjoyment out of.
Yeah. What do you enjoy on the internet?
Window shopping.
Is there anything left?
It's embarrassing, but it's true.
Yeah.
I fucking love window shopping.
What are the nice things that exist that I'm probably never gonna buy, but at least I know they're out there?
Yeah, I don't know.
Nice.
It's fun.
Uh-huh.
It's fun. I'm like, hey, look at that $2,000 statue of a cool dinosaur that I'll never buy, but it looks cool. I'm glad someone made it. It's sweet.
Yeah. So if you're window shopping on the internet, but you're using an Apple computer, are you still window shopping or are you Apple shopping?
Wow.
because you're not on Windows. You're not using Microsoft. So if you're window shopping, but you're on the internet with an Apple computer, would it be like Apple shopping? Because there's no Windows there. You're not using the window. Or if you're on an Android and you're shopping on the
No, it would
internet.
be called iShopping.
iShopping?
Because everything with Apple is i something.
Okay, and if you're on Android, then you'd be like droid shopping.
Shopping droid.
You'd be droiding.
You'd be droiding?
Yeah. Yeah. The only time you're window shopping on the internet is if you're using a Microsoft computer. And then you are window shopping.
That's funny. Ha. Ha.
Just made that up, so that's pretty good. That's not bad.
No, that was good.
Technically, you're window shopping. Yep.
Yep. That was funny.
But for the most part, I also enjoy looking at things on the internet that are crazy expensive to see what's out there, and it's fun to look at things.
Yeah, it is fun. Yep. I like watching videos. Sometimes I learn things, sometimes I don't.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know. It just depends what mood I'm in for a video. Like, I enjoy all kinds of different things.
Yeah, me too.
But it just depends what I'm feeling.
Yeah, like today I
Ultimately.
had no brain power, so I don't know, I watched a couple makeup videos, and
Yeah.
there was something else weird that I watched. I don't remember. Oh, like some fashion videos.
Cool.
That was about it.
Nice. That's sweet. Just a few fashion videos.
Then I took a nap.
Then I took a nap. It was just a few fashion videos. Then I took a nap, and then I rolled over, and then I took another
Took a nap in the other direction.
That's okay. You're
That was my
allowed.
day.
You're allowed to have naps. Naps will rejuvenate you and make you feel better. Naps are like, the great thing.
They do, and I often feel guilty for taking naps.
Dude,
But
no way, man. Naps are the key to
naps
naps are the key to a good life.
Yeah. Take your naps.
Mm-hmm.
It took me a long time to learn how to even nap at all.
20-minute nap, 30-minute nap. I don't know. There's no time. You just nap.
Yeah. Sometimes you actually fall asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you don't. So is it a full-on nap if you don't fall asleep? Is it
I think
still
there's
considered a nap?
I think there's a time frame. If you're up for like 2 hours, I don't know.
That's a sleep?
I don't know. It's a long nap. There's some time frame.
I think I had an hour-long one
napping.
today.
Yeah,
I did.
I think it's still a nap.
I think I passed out for an hour. I didn't even know I was going to nap, and then it just happened.
We'll say 59 minutes and 30 seconds. So then that way it falls within an hour. Anything within an hour is definitely a nap. But then if you cross that hour line, your nap becomes like something else. It's still a nap, but like you're going deep.
So it's not quite a sleep?
No, sleeps are 6+ hours.
So what comes after nap and before sleep?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know. We got to make that up. Like I don't know that's actually a great question. What comes after nap and before sleep? I don't know. What's in that pocket? Is there an official is there
Purgatory.
Yeah, because to me, a sleep is like, I feel like 6 hours, is a sleep.
I feel like you have to enter REM in order for it to be considered a sleep.
I don't really remember those times exactly.
I don't remember either. I'd have to look them up. But, yeah. I think you would need to enter REM.
Fair, but there's got to be something new and creative that can be between nap and sleep that hasn't been thought of yet.
Yeah, there should be.
Yeah, like what would be a neep? Maybe like you're going for a neep?
That sounds weird.
What about I was going to say a slap. I'm just taking a slap.
Taking a slap.
Yeah, taking a slap. That's like 2 hours. Just going for a quick slap.
Just going for a quick slap.
Just going to slap down for a couple hours. Just slapping down, get my energy back. Wake me up in a couple hours. It's going to be a nice slap. I think that's actually a cool term. I'm going to start using that.
Slap?
Yeah, if I just want to go, take 2 hours of rest, I'm just going to go for a slap. I'm just slapping.
Slap.
Not quite napping, not quite sleeping. I'm just slapping.
Just slapping.
Just slapping. I'm just
Slap.
going to slap down for a while.
It's funny.
Just going to slap down for a while.
Yeah, that's a... What about a slam?
A slam?
You go from nap to slam to sleep.
Nap to slam to sleep?
I don't know why slam, but that's just
Slam?
what came to my head.
Slam's kind of cool. Because slap is like, it's already a word, so...
But so is slam.
Yeah, but slam is... Yeah, okay, no. Slam's definitely a word, but I like it though.
It's alright.
I think it makes sense.
It's alright.
Maybe we'll still leave it open. Slap is cool. Slam is also cool. But I think there's something that we have.
There's got to be something better than that.
Yeah, slam and slap. Between nap and
Crash?
sleep.
Would it be a crash?
A crash? You're just crashing out?
You're just crashing?
You're just crashing?
Because it's a nap and then you crash and then you sleep?
Yeah, I mean, some people say I'm just crashing out and they usually sleep for that. That could be it. 3 hours, you're just crashing.
Just crash?
You just crash for a while.
I think that would work.
2 to 3 hour pocket. And I mean, it's already kind of a word that's used.
Yeah.
It's just...
For resting.
There was not really much of a definition to it, really. I don't know.
So I think it would go, if you don't, sleep, like if you're just kind of laying there with your eyes closed and you're still pretty conscious, then it's a rest.
Yeah.
If you fall asleep for less than an hour, then it's a nap.
Okay.
If it's, I guess, between over an hour and 3 hours, we would say that it's a crash, and then 3+ hours is asleep.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
And like, if you don't wake up, then you're just dead.
Yeah. See, I was thinking that it would have to go like 6+ hours is asleep, because I was thinking anything before 6 is not asleep.
Because I would say that I could sleep for 4 or 5 hours. I would consider that a sleep.
Yeah.
Me.
Okay.
Not a good one.
But asleep.
But asleep nonetheless.
4 to 5 hours.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair. I think I'm gonna stick with 6, but I gotta understand your 4 to 5 hour point. To me, I think it's more 6, but I can see 4 to 5. Yeah. And then after anything, between that, you're crashing, and then a nap is anything under an hour.
Yep.
Okay.
And then a rest is if you're just not asleep at all.
A rest is you just kind of hanging out.
Just laying on the couch with your eyes closed. Your eyes have to be closed.
Oh.
That's the thing. Whoa, sorry about that.
But isn't that a nap? Oh, but you're not falling asleep.
You're not falling asleep. You're resting.
You're resting. That's the rest.
That's the rest.
Well, I'm glad we cleared that up. It's an interesting topic.
Sleep?
Well, just the whole general resting that people need to do.
We don't
can't be awake all the time. It's not how our bodies function. Yeah. We need to sleep, rest, nap. We can't be awake all the time. Depending on if you travel a lot, like we don't travel too much.
Not anymore.
Especially not to like different time zones and stuff.
Not anymore.
For us, like we don't really need to, really understand, traveling, sleep and stuff like that too much, because we're not doing like time zone traveling a lot.
Yeah, which is a whole other animal.
But if your body is getting into that time zone shifting and stuff, then it gets really weird. Then you're like sleeping kind of, but you're not, and you're awake half the time, but you're not, and then it gets kind of weird. But yeah, some of those time zoney people that go to different time zones every day. There's a few people like that.
There are a few people like that.
I don't know how you could really live like going to that many different time zones all the time. It would mess me up too much. Like every couple days you were in a different time zone or something. Like I feel like that'd be weird. It would just mess up your body a lot.
I think it probably does. Yeah.
Yeah, like you're.
That's way too frequent.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Like a different time zone every week, I could probably do.
Yeah, but like maybe you'd have to.
Like if I had like
get used to it for a while.
Unlimited abilities.
Yeah, but are you talking like an hour, or are you talking like through minimum 3 hours? Like no. I'm not talking hopping over to like, Manitoba or something like that.
Oh, you're going full on extreme?
Well, I don't even think an hour counts. Like an hour time zone change, like it counts, but I'm just saying like for your sleeping and stuff.
Yeah, that doesn't really.
I was just trying to keep the like sleeping topic, like the kind of your body is in a different time zone.
Okay.
I'm thinking like 3 hours messes you up.
Yeah.
But like 1 hour, but 3 hours you start to get a little.
You start feeling that.
It's like if we go to BC or something, you start to feel it.
Or
it's
when
3
I went to
hours.
Alberta, it was the same.
Yeah, that's 2. So 2 is kind of.
I thought Alberta was 3.
No, I think it's 2 from where we are.
I think it's 3.
Oh, we're gonna have to check that out. Maybe there's different parts of it.
Well, okay.
I don't know where the split is.
Because I think it. I think it changes twice, but it's like 3 different time zones. Do you know what I mean? Like we were one time zone, and then you switch in Manitoba, and then I think it switches in Saskatchewan. I can't remember if it switches in Saskatchewan or Alberta.
Yeah, I know. I don't remember what the line is.
Yeah,
exactly.
I don't remember either.
I forget. We'd have to check.
I feel like it's Saskatchewan.
Okay.
Because I feel like the first time I went that way, I don't think I noticed that the time changed because we just drove across Saskatchewan in one day.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
No, I think you're right.
I think so.
Makes sense to me, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and I think once even 2 hours, you'll start to feel it for like sleeping in time zone, kind of on your body and stuff. But then 3 hours plus, you're just.
I wouldn't say, but you definitely feel it. Like I would.
That's true.
I'd like have to go to bed really early, and then I'd wake up really early.
Well, yeah,
like
it messes
the first,
up your
couple days.
Yeah, it messes up your time cycle and stuff like that.
It screws with your head a bit.
Yeah.
But. Yeah, it's weird how that happens.
Yeah, we just had a friend that motorcycled all the way across Canada.
Yeah.
That guy's cool.
Big Al.
One of our friends, Big Al, motorcycled all the way across Canada. He went from BC to Northern Ontario.
Where in
right
BC does he live? I don't even know.
I'm not sure. Somewhere around there.
Cool.
Big Al. But yeah, he said it was a good trip, but it's a long ride on a motorcycle. But I'm sure, and the scenery's nice for some parts.
Yeah, it was funny because he said that, like, Alberta was hot.
Yeah.
But he said that when he got into Ontario, it was, like, unstandably hot.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was coming in on his motorcycle, and he hit a really hot time period for up here.
Yeah.
So he was just, like, sweating buckets on his motorcycle.
For a few days there, it was, like, really hot and humid.
Yeah.
Because we have the lakes. So the lakes make the humid.
Well, yeah, and then the hot air comes in, and then you're just dripping. But we do okay. It's been a great summer so far.
It really has.
Yeah, I mean we're rocking summer. Summer's been great. The weather's been great. I got no complaints about this summer. It's been so good.
Yeah, I got no complaints either.
Just a great summer all around for us in Ontario.
But we're heading into August, which for me is usually my hermit month of the summer.
You never know. You never know what you're gonna get.
So we'll see. Maybe
how hot, how cold it is.
Maybe we'll get a really awesome August too, and I'll just be chilling. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, maybe some favorable weather patterns.
We haven't had
lift up your spirits.
Have we even gone to the 30s yet? I think once, we went to the low 30s.
I think so.
But we haven't gone up into the high 30s or 40s yet.
No, it hasn't gone to that temperature yet for where we are. I think with one day we might have touched 30. But
I think we got up to 32 with the Humidex.
Yeah. That's throwing in a humidity level.
I think. I always count the humidity level.
Yeah, I want to try that jumpy thing on the lake.
What? Oh, that thing?
Mm-hmm.
I will watch you do it because I feel like I'd probably injure myself.
Fair. So down the road from us, there's this giant inflatable thing, and I don't know. It's probably almost like maybe not a full kilometer. But a solid half. It's pretty long.
It's big, and it's probably bigger than you think.
Because you're looking at it from the shore.
Mm-hmm. And it's quite a ways out there. Like, it's got to be out where it's deep, right?
Yeah, for sure. So, this thing is huge. I don't know. I'm going to say...
I don't even know what to compare it to. It's massive.
2 football fields, maybe 3. 3 probably. It's huge.
I'd say at least 2.
Yeah, it's huge.
I don't know about 3, but I feel like at least 2.
2.
Yeah.
And it's just inflatable things on the water that they have stretched out.
It looks like one of those obstacle courses you see in those Chinese.
Yeah, it's massive, and it's out on the lake. Things. And people are jumping on this thing, and I'm gonna go jump on it.
I saw a bunch of kids doing it the other day.
Yeah.
It looks like a good time.
Sweet. I gotta get out there and jump on that thing.
Absolutely. If I didn't have spinal issues, I'd do it, but. When you have spinal issues, bouncing on floaty things in the water is not usually a good idea. I'm
going to figure out what I got to do to go on the bouncy floaty thing, and I'm going to go out there.
I honestly think you just have to walk up. Maybe you have to give them your driver's license or something. Usually for rental stuff like that, they ask for some sort of thing that they know you're going to come back for.
Okay, fair, yeah.
So If you don't have a driver's license, I don't know.
And then you just get out there and you bounce on it. You fall in the water, you get up, and you have a good time.
There was this one kid. She was with like hanging out with a bunch of boys, and she was like on one of the flatter pieces, and they were like bouncing.
Oh, is that lifting each other up?
She was just howling, like having the greatest time because she was like trying to get up, but they would be jumping, so she'd be like flopping back down.
And they were making her bounce up so she couldn't like stand or whatever.
Yeah, it was really funny to watch.
Funny. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Frig. It looks like a good time.
Yeah,
I mean, anything on the water is fun. And if you set up a giant bouncy thing on the water, man, that's an awesome good time.
Yeah.
So I gotta try and get to that.
Yep.
Because I think that would be super cool. And I'm sure as long as the weather's nice and they're having a good day, like you say, I think you could just walk up and talk to the people and
I think so.
Get her going. Yeah, jump on there.
I think so.
So maybe even this weekend. It's possible. I'm going to keep it open. But I just enjoy being by the water. I was fishing not that long ago, went out there with the tackle, and I seen a bunch of other people fishing kind of along the boardwalk. So, yeah.
Cool.
So people are out there fishing.
Yeah, I saw a dude fishing when I walked home the other day. Yep.
Cool. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's never guaranteed you're going to catch anything on some of the lakes if you're just fishing from shore. Mm-hmm. It's always a little trickier to fish from shore, to throw in a rod on the boardwalk, but it's a good time.
Under the boardwalk, out on the sun, under the boardwalk. We went and saw Top Gun, the new one.
Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah, we watch a lot of movies.
I would say average.
We watch a movie almost every night.
Yeah, that's average.
Is it?
I think people watch more movies than I think they.
I think people watch a lot of TV shows. I say TV in quotes.
Well, it's like there's a lot of
streaming, but
nowadays it's mostly switched over.
But people watch a lot of shows. Like
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you gotta have your favorites.
I watch movies. I don't watch shows. I don't have that kind of attention span.
Fair. Well, it depends what show.
Yeah, I mean, if it's Camp Cretaceous, I can watch it in a day.
Well, really. Dinosaurs. You love dinosaurs.
So
you love anything dinosaurs, and you're checking it out.
Pretty much, yeah.
If you want to get her attention, just put a dinosaur on it, and she's there.
Pretty much. It could be anything. If I see a dinosaur on it, I'm going towards it. It's just, it's a moth to a flame.
Yeah.
Whee!
Yeah, it's weird when everybody kind of has their thing, and it's dinosaurs. That's
it's
cool.
funny because there's this makeup collection that the brand is a Walmart brand, which I am wary of because A, I don't like Walmart. B, I have a thing with drugstore makeup. Some of it's good, but some of it's really terrible.
Fair.
But yeah, this brand released this Jurassic World collection, and I've been looking at it and him and Han about it because Jurassic World makeup is wonderful. Yeah. But and I really like the color story of the palette.
Fair.
But I also feel like I have a lot of the colors that are in it, so I'm trying to find something in it to justify getting it. Okay. Because I am at that stage where I need to be more conscious of the makeup I am buying and make sure that...
Because you don't want to develop that type of personality that just buys all the makeup all the time. I don't want to buy
it just for the packaging. You know what I mean? Like, just because it's got a cute theme to it... like this one brand came out with this Creepshow palette. I fucking love Creepshow. Creepshow is one of my all-time favorite horror shows ever. Mm-hmm. I love Creepshow. Mm-hmm. But when the color story was revealed, it made sense for the palette, but it was a lot of what I already have.
Oh,
I think there might have been one color in it that it was like, okay, that's a little bit different.
Yeah.
But I'm not, especially
this
with
is
the price
kind
of shipping.
this is kind of an interesting thing because we went to see Top Gun Maverick, and it kind of has that vibe of what the movies are. And,
how that segued, I'm not sure.
Oh, this is where
I went from Top Gun to makeup.
But this is where I'm coming back. Coming back. You didn't let me finish the sentence. You just plopped it. You just plopped it. You just totally plopped it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You plopped in before I was done
I don't
segueing
do that to
back.
you very
I
often.
was doing an F18 segue back in.
Okay.
I was doing an S. I was doing an S maneuver.
Turn and burn!
See? I was doing turn and burn.
Well, your plane went backwards, but okay.
That's the secret turn and burn. Turn and burn! Turn and burn.
Okay, so what were you saying?
So what colors would be in a Top Gun inspired makeup? What colors would be Army Top Gun makeup color palette? What would they go for? What would they go
Okay,
with?
how many colors are we talking?
6.
6? That's a really low amount.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna go with 9.
No, I'm keeping it tight.
6. Okay.
It's a small palette.
Okay, so you need to have.
Keep it classy, but
You need
pick
to
your
have
favorites.
a gunmetal.
Gunmetal.
I would say like a matte gunmetal, because that doesn't happen very often. Usually you get metallics.
Okay.
A metallic silver.
Mm-hmm.
I go probably a matte gray blue, like
Ooh.
more on the blue side.
Okay.
You need to have some sunset colors in there too.
Some sunset colors. Good call
Yeah.
on the sunset colors.
So probably. I'm thinking here.
Yeah, dude, this is a tough decision to make because you only have 6 colors. I wanted to keep it nice and tight,
And it's
like
hard
an S
when
curve.
I can't actually see it, so
Yeah,
I'm trying
I
to
know.
see it in
You're
my
just-
head.
and you're saying the colors, and sometimes it's hard to like describe, and it's kind of like a half color, like a mix.
I think a pop of orange would be fun.
Okay, some orange. Okay.
And a gold. Like it sounds really boring, but you would need like a cream color almost.
Okay, just
Yeah.
to kind of flow it in.
I'm gonna change my gold though, and I'm gonna go with a metallic yellow.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with matte dark gray, matte blue gray. I'll call it a blue gray because it's closer on the blue spectrum. A matte orange, a metallic silver, metallic yellow, and cream.
I like that. That's got a good vibe to it.
Yeah, I think that would work.
That is your Top Gun palette. Your
That-
6-star Top Gun palette.
Uh-huh.
I like it. I like your picks. It has a good feel to it.
Yep.
There you go.
I think you could do a few things with it. I think it would be...
It'd be fun.
Yep.
And then, I mean, those are your 6 most awesome ones. And then, you're not limited, but I wanted to just keep it at 6. So,
Yeah, that's fine.
that's a good solid 6.
Yep, that's my 6 color story.
I was following you on that, and that's good.
Cool.
Yeah, as not a makeup person, I think you picked some pretty good colors. It seems like a nice, Top Gun, feel colors to it. Nice, dude. Good picks. Good picks.
Or maybe instead of the dark blue, you could go with like something similar to this color, but maybe a bit lighter.
Okay, like a...
Because you have the dark gray, so you might not need the dark blue.
Okay. Okay.
So if you went with
something
a
a
lighter
little bit
blue
lighter.
because of the water,
Oh.
like a lighter, but not like a super vibrant blue. I don't think really vibrant when I think of Top Gun.
Yeah, same. I like your metallic kind of vibes.
It's got to be more neutrally.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But definitely like something like that orange kind of sunset.
You need that pop, yeah.
Yeah, you need that.
Because there's a lot of sunsets that happen. in those
You're
movies.
wearing some orange, I think.
Yeah,
tonight.
I'm wearing a neon orange.
Yeah, you got some orange on there.
I do. Orange, black, and green.
Close your eyes for like 5 seconds just to show some people the orange there. You got. Look at that. That's pretty cool. And that like shimmers too. So.
Well, I have glitter.
You put glitter on it.
Yeah, it's like it's an
That's cool.
orange glitter with like a yellow and greenish holographic glitter in it.
Sweet, that's cool.
It's called Candyman.
Ooh, Candyman!
Which you've never seen.
Never seen it.
Which I actually want to still watch the new one, which came out, I think, last year. So I'm a little bit behind on that.
Okay.
Because the new one actually looks better than the original. Which is saying something, so.
Mm-hmm. No, it's true. It's hard to always be like up and up on what's trendy or popular or new or, you know what I mean? Like, I kind of try to stay up and up on, you know, and I love pop culture, so I'm always kind of trying to see what's going on a little bit. But at the same time, like, yeah, things go through, you miss some stuff, and, you know, you can't be up and up on everything, you know. There's so many awesome people making so many cool things.
Oh my god.
So many trends are cyclical and stuff. Apparently, emo music is back now.
Well,
emo rock is popular again.
I've been seeing a lot of My Chemical Romance stuff floating around.
Which is funny because, like,
it's weird to me.
I always thought that their music was good, but but like I'm not like, I'm just so...
I'm not a diehard.
I'm not like a labeler either, you know what I mean? Like, especially with music, like, I either like it or I don't. Like, I don't really care what pocket of music it's in. Or
it doesn't matter.
I either like that song or I don't like that song. It could be a rap song, it could be an emo rock song.
Yeah,
I'm just like, oh, that's a good song. Or
I have my preferences.
Same. But I'm not like pigeonholed into like, oh, I'll never listen to emo rock, or I'll never listen to that rap song. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of listen to all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Same.
And then I either like it or I don't. You know, I'm like, but I don't like not listen to certain things because it's like, hey, oh, that's emo rock, I'll never listen to it. You know what I mean? Or that's emo hip hop or something. I'll never listen to it.
Emo hip hop, is that a thing?
It probably is. Yeah, emotional hip hop where you're putting your emotions into it.
You know, I could say
hip hop. A lot of hip hop lyrics are super like deep.
No, they weren't.
And like emotional. You know, there's the spectrum.
Okay.
You know.
Would you potentially categorize Linkin Park as emo rap?
I mean, in a way, you put some of their songs, but I think, yeah, like in a way for sure, I would say so.
Because I wouldn't say
so. Yeah.
They're heavy enough to be considered a metal band.
But it depends what songs you listen to because you can't. They have so many.
I know, but like, if you look at their overall popular discography,
like Linkin Park's all of their songs.
No, like the popular songs, like the ones that...
Oh, the ones that just gain more popularity.
Yeah, the ones
because
that
they were better or people liked them more.
You think of when you think of Linkin Park.
Fair,
if you weren't like a diehard Linkin Park fan.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
What type of sound do you think of?
You like emotional rock.
Yeah, like, really. I think of... Yeah, so I would almost...
And that's why, that's why a lot of people...
Sorry.
I know, this thing gets stuck, eh? And, like, I always, like their music, and I always liked the stuff that they did, but it was funny because there was a lot of people that just weren't into that style of sound, you know what I mean? But I always thought, like, I never got to see them live. I would have always liked to see a show,
but
I
never got to see them live.
That's kind of a band that I would have liked to catch live because I'm sure it probably would have been a great show.
Probably.
But I never got to see like a live show. So
they were always kind of like low on my radar. Like, I didn't hate Linkin Park, but I didn't go out of my way to listen to them.
I was a teenager more so when they were putting out a lot of their mostly kind of popular songs. So I really enjoyed it. Like, I really liked it. I was kind of into that style of music, and I picked up some of their stuff, and I really liked what they were doing as they were making a lot of music when I was a teenager. And then obviously, they went through some things, and then now, I'm not sure if they're in today's day, still playing live or going to be back to playing live, or I'm not sure.
I feel like with Chester's suicide, I think that's tough for any band to go through. When a band member commits suicide, outwardly does it.
Yeah, it was a tough thing. I mean, it's not, it's a tough thing to go through.
I feel like that's tough. Mm-hmm. That's tough for a band.
Yeah, and then Shinoda had his Fort Minor project, and he did a lot of awesome stuff with that.
Which guy's that?
Mike Shinoda. He's like a DJ. He does all the
he's that
things,
dude.
And
okay, I don't know.
So he has he's like underrated as an artist and musician because he has so many side projects that he's done and jumped into that I've listened to, and his stuff is so good, man. Like,
That's cool.
he made stuff like in like the mid to like, you know, around 2010, maybe earlier and later. That's like, it's so good, and like even the new stuff that he's done is just because he's been doing it for so long, and it's like that with so much stuff. It's just like he knows what works, what doesn't, what's his style, which is also cool because a lot of artists like spend their entire lives never even figuring out what their own style is. But he just knows what he likes to do, and he just knows how to do it. And I think that's why it's cool. And it's so hard to figure out as an artist what your style is.
That's the hardest thing
What's
in the
your
world.
style or what's your sound? People will always say that, and it's so hard to even figure it out. Like what is it, like? What does it mean sometimes?
It's this, you know, it's the holy grail. If you're some type of artist, is to find your style.
Your style.
It's the holy grail. Or it's like the pot of gold under the rainbow.
It's like impossible, but some people can figure it out.
It's like this mythical unicorn that you hear about, and you search for it, and you try and discover it, and you try and pinpoint it, and other people seem to be able to...
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, somebody like Shinoda, like, I can listen to a song, and I can just know that he was either on it or he had a part of it. Like, he's just got certain sounds and certain ways of mixing things that I can hear, like, in his stuff that you don't really hear, like, in other people. And it's just because of his style that he does stuff in. I can be like, he was probably on this song, and then if you look it up, it's like, yep, there it is.
Like,
you know, like you can just kind of start to hear it.
Like
it's so weird, but like somebody like that figured out his like way of doing it.
Like I find that for me, my artwork doesn't have a style. Like I find that because I work in so many different mediums most of the time, I like to anyway.
Yeah.
And I have so many different interests and inspirations and influences.
Yeah.
That I feel like I don't have a style, and it's something I've been trying to search for.
Fair.
Is my thing, what makes my stuff my stuff.
Yeah.
But then I have people tell me a lot that I do have a style.
Yeah, I know. It's weird.
But when people tell you that, it's usually not other artists.
Fair, yeah.
And no one can tell me exactly what it is. Because I ask people, I'm like, well, what is it that you see that will tell you that art piece is mine?
Yeah.
And people are always like, I don't know, there's just something...
About the sound or about
there's something about the way that it makes me feel that tells me that it's you.
Fair. That's cool, man.
And I don't get it.
And I think, like, ultimately, you know, that's something that you try to get to, but a lot of times it's just... It's also because we're changing as people, too, and you don't always want to do... Excuse me, you don't always want to do the same thing. So a lot of times you'll say, well, I don't really want to do that exact style again. You know what I mean? But they might say, oh, but that really sounds like you, or that's really like your thing.
That's also an awful thing. Don't ever say that to an artist or a musician if you know them.
And yeah, and I think, like, just to go back to Linkin Park for a minute, is they didn't want to stay with the same sound, so they tried, like, different stuff. And I always thought that was cool.
It takes balls.
Because as bands, to try and change your sound and like
especially
make it work.
when you're established.
Yeah, and make it work. Like, oh man, you never know how it's gonna go. But like, yeah, I kind of like when they were performing a lot like live, and I just never got around to catching them somewhere. But it would have been a cool show to see. But yeah. That's one that I'll just never.
One band that I still, and I gotta get more active at looking at their shows. I still really want to see Pearl Jam live. Like, they're a band that I've been listening to for years.
Cool, man.
And even though a lot of people know about Pearl Jam, I still feel like they're a very underrated band.
Yeah.
Them as musicians are insane.
Yeah.
Like, their jamming abilities, their tightness as a band, their tightness as individuals.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like, their bassist, Mike McCready, is ridiculous.
Yeah.
He's insane. He plays bass lines that no one understands how it happens. Even he doesn't know how it happens. Like,
there's definitely in you know, in different people, there are certain talents that have been gifted to people that there's nothing that you can explain. You just can't really, that person's just super talented at this thing, and it just is what it is. That one person could do something totally different than anybody else can even come close to.
Or like there's, oh my god, what the fuck is his name? I can't remember his name. I'm not going to sit here and try and think about it.
Yeah.
I feel bad.
Fair.
It'll come to me randomly. But the bassist for Aerosmith, during, I think it's their cover of, it's a Beatles song, Helter Skelter? Yeah, I think it's their cover of Helter Skelter, where their bassist plays this bass line. It's either that or Sweet Emotion. I can't remember. But, yeah, he plays this bass riff, and to this day, no one has been able to tab it because it's bonkers. And he won't tell anybody how he plays it.
Yeah, no, it's true. He's just keeping it secret.
Yep.
Well, I mean...
Tom Hamilton.
Oh, there you go. Came to you.
There it is.
I think some things can stay secrets because you don't have to tell everybody how you
It's
play.
like a magician, right?
Yeah, you don't have to tell everybody how you're playing that bass riff or how exactly you do it. It's like your thing.
That's why I don't... I
cool.
have a hard time thinking of myself teaching art classes.
Yeah.
Like, I've been asked to a few times, and I don't like the thought of it. Like, I just, like, those are my secrets, you know what I mean? That I don't even really understand.
But you can only get somebody to a certain point until they have to learn their own thing.
Absolutely.
Like, you can only, it's like that with karate, it's like that with boxing, it's like that with, you can teach someone the fundamentals of shit, but once you get past the fundamentals, you're just learning on your own, man. You just try things.
Yeah.
Like, literally, you just try some stuff, you know?
Make mistakes.
Yeah, you might know how to do the right, left, jab, jab, whatever in boxing, but, you know, nobody's going to teach you how to float like a butterfly and sting like a bee, you know what I mean?
True.
You got to just figure that out on your own. You know, there's only one person that can float like a butterfly and sting like a bee, and he's already done that. So you gotta figure something else out, you know. You can try to float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, but, you know, hey, you ain't no Ali.
I like that. That would be a good line in the song.
Thanks.
You may float like a butterfly but sting like a bee, but you ain't never gonna be no Ali.
Dude, you just wrote like the most killer lyrics that have ever been written. You can float
and it's
like
recorded, so we won't forget
You
it.
float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, but you ain't never gonna be no Ali. Oh my god, those lyrics are fire.
Thank you.
Huh, that's
See,
cool.
naps.
Naps.
Naps help.
Naps. You want to write good lyrics? Take more
Take
naps.
a nap.
I think we should end it on that.
I think so too.
That's a good way to end it.
That was a good way to end it.
That was a crazy good line.
I felt like that was a whole like run around back to the beginning somehow.
Yeah, somehow.
Somehow we did it.
We did it. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, but you ain't gonna be no.
No, you ain't never gonna be.
You ain't never gonna be no Ali. That's a good line. Well, we shouldn't say anything else.
Should it be never or ever?
Whatever the first way that you said it was.
Now I don't remember.
Well, that's okay. We'll
It's
have to rewatch it. The first way that it came out that you said it was so golden that that's the way that it should be.
All right.
The first way that you said it. I think you said never.
I think I said never.
So when we rewatch it, that first thing that just came out of your mouth is what it means to me.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, awesome. Bye, everybody.
Cheers, folks.
Woo!